What's up, brick builders? Mayor Brick here. Welcome back to the channel. It's been a hot minute, so let me catch you up on what's been going on. Shortly after I filmed my last video in December of 2024 on this channel, I had learned my job, the role I was in was going to be eliminated at the end of the year, and they were going to be backfilling me and my team with foreign workers overseas. So that was a little bit much to handle. Of course, I had to start the whole job hunting process again. The team that reported to me, they were freaking out a little bit, but it is what it is. So anyways, found a new job, started that the first week of January. Then my daughter, my love of my life, Josie, was born. So that has been eating up a lot of my day and night time. And as if hunting for a new job, starting a new job, having a newborn, our first, wasn't enough, it was coming time for Brickworld Indianapolis. So I had to get all of my builds finalized, ready to go. I'd been working on these since about September of last year. I think I talked about it on the channel. I was leading a collaborative display with our Indila group. There was one build for each state in the United States, and I think there's about 10 of us in the club that participated in this. We each built a little bit of a display for each state, something unique to the state, either a landmark, a destination, landscape, anything iconic to that state. And so I had 24 states that I had to build something for. And I had about, I think it was close to 70,000 elements on order from Lego to use in these displays. So it was a lot of fun getting ready for that. I'll insert some video here with a quick voiceover of what each display was. All right, the first display here I have is the state of Arkansas. This is the Hot Springs National Park. Wanted to do some rock work here and waterfalls. That wasn't my favorite one that I built. It was kind of a last minute thing. This here for New Hampshire is Albacore Park. This is a really cool submarine mock I was able to find and adopted to be my own. Next we have Alabama here with the NASA Space and Rocket Center, aka Space Camp. I used a bunch of city sets here, modified them a bit to fit into what looked like a little bit of a space camp park. And I ordered this little badge, which I included in the display. Next here for New Mexico, we have the Carlsbad Caverns National Park, using some of these different techniques to create the stalagmites. Is that what they're called? Sounds right. Next up here for the state of Ohio, I did the Christmas Story House. Now this was an off-brand set that I purchased, modified the instructions, and ultimately purchased Lego bricks to replace them. So of course I can't use off-brand Lego. It's just a thing. This here for the state of Kansas is a tornado mock from the Wizard of Oz tornado scene. And you can see the little house that I have here on an angle as if it's getting caught up in the tornado. That tornado was heavy. It was all brick built. Here we have a potato farm for the state of Idaho. Now these are of course dinosaur eggs in a tan color. I have some corn built here, a little farmer's market stand. I love how that tree came out. And then the little farmhouse here. For the great state of Texas, we have Buc-ee's here. Now, this was the hit of the show. Everybody stopped and had to take a picture with this one, which is so funny. It was great hearing kids walk up and be like, Buc-ee's! Everybody knew what Buc-ee's was. The stickers, of course, came from Buc-ee's. We went down there to get them exclusively. And here we have all the gas pumps, and Citizen Brick actually had little Buc-ee shirts, so I had to get some of those. And there is an interior here. Can't flip it around to show, but it was pretty detailed. Here we have the Colt Armory for the state of Connecticut. Next we have the birthplace of Elvis Presley for the state of Mississippi, which is fun with a little porch swing. Next, we have the Wright Brothers Memorial for the state of North Carolina. Like how the trees came out, did a little Wright Flyer mock inspired by a rebrickable design. Of course, the monument. Here for Nevada, we have Welcome to Las Vegas, the Luxor Resort, the Sphinx, a little nod to Area 51. You have the minifigures going into the casino with money in their hands and leaving very sad. For Delaware, we have the Hagley Museum and Library. Next, for Vermont, we have the Ben & Jerry's factory here with some fun little details in the creation of the ice cream process. And then for Iowa, we have the world's largest truck stop with some semis in the front, inside, I mean. For Illinois, we have Abraham Lincoln's tomb here, which was fun to do with those curved patterns on the front. Arizona, did the Grand Canyon with the alternating colors here of dark tan, medium nougat, and dark orange. I love how that color combination looks. And then, of course, you have Superman there ready to tackle it. For Oklahoma, we have the Oklahoma City National Memorial and Museum. This one is beautiful in its simplicity of the memorial graves here, and then the water and the monument at the front of it. Next is a micro build of the National Aquarium in Maryland. And I love the little mosaic detail on the front with the different colors. Next is the Statue of Liberty. This, of course, is an official Lego set that I put on a little stand. That was a quick little thing I did here to get that incorporated for the state of New York. Next is Waterfire. This is in Rhode Island. It's a little show that I thought was unique with some flames, and they float around and I guess go in a circle. And then here we have South Carolina. This is Rainbow Row. It's a little place. It's a little place in the Charleston area. It's a street just filled with rainbow-colored buildings. Then for Michigan here, I have a little assembly line of the auto capital of the world and some little stations for each of the workers in the build process. That was fun to do. And then we'll hop over to the state of New Jersey, where I did a little bit of a boardwalk for the Jersey Shore. And I have some hidden details in here, like Darth Vader going swimming and some stormtroopers catching some sun. Then, just 4 days after Brickworld Indianapolis ended, I was involved in a car accident. I was on the highway up in Illinois. I actually went up to the Orland Park Lego store because they had just gotten a whole bunch of new Pick-a-Brick. And so I drove up there, oh gosh, I bought 30 boxes of Pick-a-Brick stuff from the wall. It was the biggest Pick-a-Brick haul I've ever done. But I was on my way back, and sure enough, we were on the highway. Traffic came to a complete stop. It was very congested. I was in the left lane on the highway, came to a stop. There was a gap in vehicles behind me, and I guess there was a car weaving in and out of traffic. That's what one of the witnesses who had been following him for a little bit had told me after he stopped. And yeah, I guess he came into my lane and hit me in the rear at highway speeds. So I had some, obviously, bruising from the seatbelt. I had a concussion, and we're going through the whole insurance process now. My truck, thankfully, I was in my truck by myself. But the car that hit me basically went under the truck, which absorbed most of the impact. But being hit at highway speeds was still pretty tough. And there's a lot of damage under the truck, over $20,000 in damage to my truck, which sucks to say the least, because I love that truck. But it could have been much worse. I'm glad it wasn't. Going through the whole insurance process now, like I said, I had a bit of a concussion, some bruising, but you know, for all intents and purposes, it wasn't as bad as it absolutely could have been. Like, I'm glad my daughter wasn't there. I'm glad I wasn't in our other vehicle, which probably would not have fared well. So anyways, we're going through that process now. So anyways, getting back to the Mayor Brick videos. Now that Brickworld is done, I'm getting my builds ready for a couple upcoming shows. I actually have one this weekend down in Columbus, Indiana. So I'm building a little bit of a space display. You'll see that here shortly. And now you may recall back from December, before I went on my brief hiatus, I was holding a little bit of a contest here for anyone who commented on my videos in the month of December. I entered you into a little bit of a raffle here, and the winner of that is Cbus24. Go ahead and shoot me an email or a DM. I believe it's CBUS24 is your username. Shoot me an email with your name and shipping address, and I will get this sent out to you free of charge. So congratulations. This is a really cool set. You know, I wish they would have continued this with the rest of the modular line. I don't know why they didn't. They did for the Ninjago sets through the VIP page, but you got the Grand Emporium, the Fire Brigade, the Green Grocer, the Market Street, which is debatable if it's an official modular or not, and then, of course, the OG, the Cafe Corner, all in mini scale. Cbus24, this is yours. I think that's going to be it for today. That's a quick wrap up of the past couple months, all the major life events that have been going on over here. But I'm excited to get back and start focusing a little bit more on the channel, doing some more Lego builds, and bringing you all along for the journey. So thanks for the time today. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.